Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Out to the right. Savinho. Referee's given a throw. Good effort from distance. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Cannavaro. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He's being urged to shoot, and he shoots! Neymar gets flagged offside. That's good running with the ball, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Lewandowski. Chouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he finish? Goal! Milan! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Neymar's cross. He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. He's a shot. Real chance! That's going to go a long way. Costa Curta. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Van Basten. Tries a shot! And he thumps it clear. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Milan leading 1-0 at the break.
Coming on the field is...
And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan really need to go and grab another.
He's tried one! Valverde with the cross. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Mbappe. Rummenigge. Can he get it through? No, it's come to nothing. Keeper's got good distance on that. No, that's been intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good spread. Oh, what has happened here? Cannavaro can get it clear. Ball's gone out of play. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Rice. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he can clear it away. Rodri, out to the left it goes. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking to play him in, and he's running through. And he's there to get it away. Milan looking to pass down. Shot at goal! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
The goal scorer for Milan.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Great vision. Mbappe, and he's on his way. And the shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
After 81 minutes.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And here's Iniesta. And here's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. He's having a hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that is as far as it goes. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. Nuno Mendes. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those...
Goes for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Looking for options for movement. Nuno Mendes. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Mendes. He's shifting through the gears here. And he whips in across. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Rice. Nicely weighted ball. Nuno Mendes with the... Up he goes! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right...
Oh, given away. He's picked his way through. Bellingham! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski could be dangerous. Tries a shot! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! It's fallen kindly here. He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Some heroic goalkeeping. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Departure times from all local major stations.
Substitution for Milan, number 11, Robert Lewandowski.
Pumas
Number
get the
8,
ball rolling in the second
Bellingham.
half.
Coming on the field.
And he's intervened well there.
Diego Forlan.
Saliba.
Number 22.
Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
That'll do under the circumstances. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Forlan. Oh, he's Forlan! And that's really well manoeuvred. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rice. Adams. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is a little undercooked. Good ball, good take. And here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Kane, he's through, now is he in? Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Aubameyang. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, nice touch. It's Asa! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe. Konate gets over and intercepts. Now it's Forlan. Rodri. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Short changes him with that pass. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Big chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof!
The goal
A
scored
momentary
for Milan
lapse, mercilessly
after 88
exploited.
minutes
They were
is
absolutely
number
lethal.
7.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when...
Applies the finish! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Number 26, Savinho. Number 25, Nuno Mendes. Number 14, Chouameni. Coming on the field.
He's a sharp
number
little ball
18,
here.
Federico.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Neymar going face-to-face with his... De Bruyne! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Goal! Arsenal! First blood drawn. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely.
Could be danger here. And he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great vision. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Van Basten.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
David Villa sticks it away. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Savinho stood up well to him there. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and that could set him on his way. Van Basten, he is through here. De Bruyne. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. It's Belletti. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Vinicius Junior. And the shot! You've got to be quick to recover this. Mbappe gets flagged offside. De Bruyne. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Chouameni. Savinho.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that is a little undercooked. And it's De Bruyne. Neymar looking understandably energized. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. So your views on the first half?
Milan will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substitution.
Milan get the ball rolling in the second half. Van Basten. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Can he get it through? He's through here. They're urging him to shoot. Big chance! Van Basten is flagged offside. That'll be a throw. Ball's out once more. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's been cut out, well played. And here's Mbappe. Ruben Dias cuts it out. Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field is number 18, Erling Haaland.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. But that has not gone well. That's travelling a long way. Well-timed, excellent interception. Fallen! Real chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
It's a really well-measured ball. Savinho's cross.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Rice. Rice, he's got away. He rises! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just...
Shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 6.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Coming on the field, number 17.
He gets big.
Number 5, McTominay. Substitution in progress.
Four added minutes on the board.
Indicated.
Strokes it back. Neymar. And they're back on the ball again. And this is Snyder, and he's got the beating of his shot at goal! And with that, the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Milan can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So bring it on. Hike expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Now it's Forlan.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Caceres. Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. Caceres has it out wide and in space. Now who's going to be first to this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Lewandowski.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Savinho tries making a foray down the right. Beckham. Messi. India finding their passes. Valverde. And Savinho. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Lewandowski, and here's Vinicius Junior. Nuno Mendes. Rivaldo. Spread neatly. He's shifting through the gears here. Araujo does really well to win the ball there. Milan are looking to break at pace. That's been slipped through. That's an excellent interception. Odo, nicely spread. And it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And that is out of play. Saliba. Lewandowski might just make this. Caceres. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now he's got space here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Rice. Look at the space. Can he finish? Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. No space, no problem. You just... And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that's really well manoeuvred. Lewandowski, Adams spots it and intercepts. Oh, this looks sharp. Played out to the left flank. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Caceres. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Knocks it into space. He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And it's Beckham. Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. No way through. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Mbappe. Valverde.
India really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He is through here. And that's it. Milan have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Out towards the flank. That's very neat. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's had a shot! Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Maradona! Savinho. Now it's Villa. Looking for the run. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Torres. Van Bouten. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
First quarter of an hour gone. Bellingham. And the through ball. He rises! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
David Villa, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Deep cross. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He's in a great position here. It's a loose ball. Milan can try it again now. Corner number 2 then. Hakimi can get it clear. Nuno Mendes. And here's Valverde. That has not gone well. Hakimi clears. Bellingham. Played out wide. Mendes picks it up out wide. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Milan have their third corner. He gets big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
He's on it, can he get away? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Valverde. And he's cut it out. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Vinicius Junior! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, smashing header! In for the pieces! That's going to go a long way. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking to play him in. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Added time.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Milan finding their and that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
Milan ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Number 20.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Number 12.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Knocks it out wide. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward. As responses to a half-time team talk go, that tops the lot. Of course, it enhances his reputation, and it has to give this team a surge of belief, surely.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Maradona. Now it's Torres. And Torres! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Fernando Torres certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
He's a sharp little ball here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, important interception. Van Balten gets rid without sophistication.
Substitution for Milan, number 8, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 41.
And this is Torres. Messi! He's got a goal! Do not write them off! Back they come! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Coming on the field is
Chance for a shot!
9,
He's put his foot right through that one.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. David Villa. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Valverde. And that interception was most necessary. Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Hakimi. He's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Substitution for Milan, number 25.
All hands on deck for this one.
Coming on to replace him is number 6, Costa Curta.
Messi go. And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
We have already started here.
Alvarez thinks about the shot. Diogo Costa playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Nuno Mendes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lampard. Now it's Villa. That's a lovely, neat pass. Great vision. Van Dijk. Bellingham.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Looking tidy in possession here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Van Bouten. Oh, some tackle that. Played out wide. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Kimmich. And he's there to get it away. He has found the way through. It's a really well-measured ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Makalele pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost...
Oh, terrible pass.
He's found the way through. Mbappe, and the shot,
Real chance! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty.
and that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To get them off and running. What a save by Diogo Costa! That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Keeper's dealt with that. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kimmich's cross. Big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Corner number 2 then. Bellingham clears it away. Goes for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Savinho is off.
And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Chouameni, Milan looking to pass their way through. Mbappe is onto this.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! The second half sparked straight into life.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Minutes is number 9, Kylian Mbappe.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Face to face with the keeper. Now it's Van Basten. He's dealt with that really well. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bale. Can he get on the end of this? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's ponder...
Shapes to shoot! He has done it! Do not write them off! Back they come! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now that's well seen too. Aimed beyond the defence. He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. That's been drilled forward. Oh, that's a key interception. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a cute ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Takes the shot! And that will be the final act. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the...
Valverde! Conte. Azar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Savinho. Aimed beyond the defence. Savinho. That's Busquets. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Now it's Cavani. It's Cavani! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Now it's Cavani. Valverde. Mbappe, he is onto this, and he's surging through.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Valverde. That's been cut out, well played. Neymar. Now it's Villa. He can run onto that, and that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Villa. Now it's Azar. Oh, well played.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies... Goes for a shot! And that is wildly off target. And he's let fly. Hakimi, and he's hit it long. Now it's Villa. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Van Balten gets across to intercept that. David Villa. Now it's Azar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Look at the space here. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Villa. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. And the finish! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
So it's back to business. It's a good spell of possession, this. Played out towards the right wing. Lovely feet. Oh, he's been caught napping. Hakimi. Valverde. Now that's a lovely exchange. Conte. And it's Azar. That is a great pick out. He's got away. Diogo Costa gets it clear. For Van Bouten. And this is Cavani.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chouameni. Now it's Villa. Now it's Villa. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Great ball, and he's in. Chance! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Number 9, Kylian Mbappe.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to...
Cavani! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cavani actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. And this is... He's had a shot! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Cavani. Van Dijk wins the duel this time.
Bangladesh really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Cavani. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Could be danger here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lovely bit of skill. Nuno Mendes tries a cross, and he was alert to it.
There will be 3
Oh, and a chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Milan take what looks to be a decisive... And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Valverde. Now it's Eto'o. Tchouaméni cuts it out. Now it's Forlan. Rummenigge. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o has been caught there, it's a foul. Great chance here from position A1.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Messi! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets. There is the breakthrough. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Good ball, good take.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Nico Williams. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Mohamed, and a chance! Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that's big chance! Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Probing pass. David Villa gets into some space. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that should get the job done. Savinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. And this is Eto'o. Can he finish? They've done it! And this is getting better and better. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Hit into the middle. And they've been given a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's hoisted clear. Out to the right. Valverde. David Villa! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Substitution for Milan, number 7, Diego Forlan.
And the action is back on the way.
And I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Bellingham. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time. He's had a shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Rummenigge. Spread it left. Nico Williams. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tries to thread one through. Saliba gets across to intercept that. That has not gone well. And he's intervened well there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Cannavaro makes the interception. Savinho, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rummenigge, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, important interception. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. Nuno Mendes. Messi. And it's Messi. And that could set him on his way. Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here.
After 81 minutes.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Substitution for Milan.
Argentina find a position of real strength now.
Number 8.
And that has put paid to that.
Number 18.
Messi.
Federico Valverde. Coming on the field. Number
Haaland.
9. Mbappe.
And he's lost his man here.
Number 22.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Argentina needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Eto'o. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble. it.